Hi, I'm Emmanuel, and today I want to talk about this concept that though you may be in Egypt, it doesn't mean you have to become an Egyptian. And if you don't know what that means, I'm going to share what it means with you right now. See, in the Bible, Jesus tells us that though we are in the world, we don't have to be of the world. See, if you think about what that means, I'm going to take you back to a story in the Old Testament. Now, if you've ever watched the Ten Commandments, you're going to absolutely love this story. Now, if you go back to the Old Testament, Moses went to the land of Egypt. And in Egypt were the Israelites. They were living in a place called Goshen. Okay, and Goshen is actually a place within Egypt. Okay, now that's where the Israelites were living, and the rest of the Egyptians were living in the rest of Egypt. So just think about it. Think of Goshen being kind of like somewhere in the middle of Egypt being landlocked. Yet, when all the pestilences came, like the 10 plagues that took place that you know about, right? There was something that was interesting that happened. God said he made a distinction between the Egyptians and the Israelites. That whatever happened in Egypt was not happening in Goshen. So here's the thing. Everybody's running around crazy and they're like, oh my gosh, I've got locusts on me. I've got lice on me. All these things are happening. There are frogs all over the place. What's going on? Right? And then they will look to Goshen and they'll be like, wait a second. They don't have lice on them. They don't have frogs on them. What's going on? There are no locusts eating their plants. What is happening over here? Now, when they took a look at the people that were in Goshen, the Israelites that were living in Goshen, what do you think they wanted? They wanted to go over to Goshen, to where they were, because they realized that there was a difference. Although the Israelites in Goshen were living in Egypt, technically, but the things that were happening in Egypt was not happening to the Israelites. See, the word Israel itself means prince with God. The moment we accept God into our hearts, we become his children. We become an heir to the throne. That means we are princes with him. That means we've been grafted into the family. Okay, so in essence, what that means is that we have changed our citizenship from being an Egyptian to an Israelite. That's what that means. Okay, that means that you're now going from Egypt and now you're living in a place called Goshen where the things that are happening in life, although they're happening all around you, they're not happening to you or in your life. Listen, I'm not going to lie to you. In this life, you will have trials and tribulation. That's because you're in this world. But guess what? The things that are happening around you don't have to happen within you. And that's what the enemy wants. It wants the things that is impacting your life to cause you to actually become like an Egyptian and to start to panic and to start to fear and to start to doubt and to start to think that God has forsaken me. No, God hasn't. Remember this. Though you may be in Egypt right now, doesn't mean you're an Egyptian. Hey, Jesus has already come. Just like Moses came for the Israelites, Jesus has already come and he's in our midst, even though you may be experiencing all this craziness. Yes, I know times are crazy right now. And there's all this coronavirus and all these kind of things taking place. But guess what? You are a prince with God. You belong to God. Take a deep breath. Understand that God is right here with you. And you do not have to worry. He will see us through this. And I promise you, there is a promised land after this that we're going to go to. You won't always be where you are. You won't always be where you are. He's going to take you to a better place. Okay? And remember, even if it's not in this world, just because you're now a prince with God, there is a promised land for us one day in heaven. And it's going to be awesome and it's going to be a party. Okay? So that's what I want you to remember right now, that you are a prince with God. Though you're in Egypt right now, you're not an Egyptian. Enjoy the life that God has already come to give you. Thank you so much. Hope you enjoy it, and we'll see you next time.